Content matters.
So just got to sit down and make a plan.
Yeah, make a plan.
Execute.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Warriors Mindset Podcast, where the sayings, riddles, and blunders of the wise are brought right to you in 2025. Our first time sitting here in a minute. What's up, Mitch?
What's up? How's it going? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, we got Mitch and Elijah. What up, my man?
Hey, what's up?
Our fearless producer and commentator.
Yeah, I actually have a camera on me this time, which is weird.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah, I did, because there's only YouTube.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh. You know, someone I was talking about with someone that actually listens to the podcast, and we were talking about you, and he goes, I said, the guy where you don't see his face, that guy. Yeah. And so he goes, oh, well, I just listened to it. So, but anyway, yeah, it's good to be here with you, man. Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas, Happy New Year. Super excited.
Yeah, you have a good holiday.
I did. I mean, yeah, everybody ended up being sick, so I didn't have to go anywhere. That was really nice.
Nice, dude. That's a win.
Yeah, it was really great.
Relaxing.
Yeah.
That actually happened a lot. I saw that. I know a lot of people that didn't feel good. And there was a lot of people on New Year's that I was expecting out that weren't feeling good too. So
I've been feeling great. I'm gonna knock on some wood, but
dude,
I've been feeling
great.
Right
except I've been feeling great now that we got I would say got past. I don't want that to be negative, but man, I think we just threw the greatest New Year's party we've ever thrown.
It was good. People enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bit stressful at first. I kept on seeing them line up at the door, and I was like, "Oh boy."
Yeah. They were out the door, and then the bar had a line down the street for like 3.5 hours. Ran out of rum.
I talked to Caitlin today. She's like, "That was terrible." I'm like, but you probably made some money, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't think. I think that. You know what I said? Were you in the meeting before?
Yeah.
You were in the meeting before?
Yep.
I said, this is going to stretch you. And now when you go into a busy Friday night, it's not going to be as bad.
No. It's like when I load a bunch of weight on the bar for bench press.
Yeah.
I'll load like way over my max and just kind of hold it up there.
Yeah.
That way when I actually go to do my reps, my sets, feels way lighter.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah. So you stretch your capacity, and that's what I said. I also learned, so we got our capacity stretched, and we just said we'd never do that again.
Shock the system.
We're just we'll shock the system lots of times, but not like that. We just need a bigger place.
Oh yeah,
that's all.
Oh dude, if we had 2,000 more square feet, it would have been gold.
And then we didn't have to the team did great, dude. Like killed it. Oh, no problems. But yeah, if it was 2,000, 3,000 square feet bigger, everything stays there. Nice little music venue of some sort.
Yeah,
that sells good food from the Grateful Crow.
Yeah, because I was there until just about 4 o'clock in the morning, tearing everything down and getting the restaurant back into operating order.
Yeah. Well, if you're just listening to us, my name is Jason Pav, and I'm the CEO of Warriors Management. This is one of our VPs here, Mitch Lilly, and of course I introduce Elijah. But we own and operate a bunch of companies, and one of those companies is the Grateful Crow, and it's the best fucking sushi you'll ever fucking have in Michigan.
On my shirt, guys.
Come on over. We need to start a sushi war. Honestly,
a sushi war,
dude. I'm telling you, I think part
like a
of
food fight?
2025. One of my goals is we will start a sushi war, meaning bring your best, and ours will be better. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that it can get creative.
We'll cause everyone to up their standards, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully that happens with RFK.
Yeah.
In 2025, hopefully people up their standards.
Well, let me tell you something. We don't have that many problems. I've met with some vendors, and they're like, no, you're kind of already in line, and what there is going to be changed. So
My biggest question with this whole thing would be this, like, I wonder if he's going to attack seed oils at all.
Well,
You
that
know?
we need them to.
Yeah, I want him to, but if
Well, we
he-
just need cheaper. The oil's expensive because they're regulating.
They're not focused on it.
They're not
and
focused
There's
on
all
it.
these,
Yeah.
like you said, regulations.
Yeah,
around
and the
it.
seed oil's cheaper. Well, I'm going to put that as one of my New Year's goals. Do you have
Beef
resolutions? You got any resolutions?
I mean, I'm not really into New Year's resolutions. I think they're stupid. I think that if you have goals that you want to achieve for that year, that's awesome. But I think that a lot of people get to the end of the year and they're like all amped up about their New Year's resolutions and they get excited for it and they're like, I'm going to change my life completely. And they try to do way too much at once and then they fail because they just did a complete 180 and are like, I'm going to start working out every day. I'm going to change my diet completely. I'm going to not drink alcohol. I'm not eating sweets. It's like, dude, like, slow down. Like, let's ease into this thing so that you don't shock your system too much. And so you're actually able to sustain this,
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Well, there's a lot to chew on there. I would say first that I don't do fucking resolutions because I'm constantly like resolutioning. I constantly have like this revolution within inside myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like constantly like criticizing myself
me too.
to get better. I'm
Yeah.
either too fat or
Same.
I said something stupid or I shouldn't have done that. So it's like, fuck you. I mean, it's a new tax year. So it's like
Right.
there's
I'm actually excited about that.
you are?
I think this
You
will be
getting some money back?
I think this will be my first year as an adult in my entire life getting a tax return.
They say-
Like, getting money back.
Really?
Finally.
I paid a lot of money last year.
One of my goals for 2025 is to be a spokesperson to eliminate whatever as many taxes as possible.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm all for it. I will be there with pitchforks.
I don't mind some. I don't mind. You know the things we need,
It's a necessary
and
evil.
you know the things we don't need.
It is to a certain extent.
Yes.
It's a fine line. We're
Yeah.
way on the other side of the line.
Wow. Well, weren't sure if we were going here. Matter of fact, we really didn't have much of an agenda. Weren't even sure when we were getting the studio. It's been so crazy, but like I like the idea of goals. I have goals. It's a new
Yes.
tax year, and I like Christmas. I love Christmas. Actually, I love the pretty lights, and I hate the gift giving stuff, that the have to and the list, but
Yeah.
it's a very good time of year. And for me, when I go into a new year, I just set certain goals. A lot of them are business, but it's goals that take time. It's like, okay, here's a goal. I'm going to reach it in March.
Well, it's like I feel like New Year's goals should be pertaining to business, financial, stuff like that. Where personal goals, you should be achieving those throughout the year and making new goals or setting new standards throughout the year and throughout your life.
I saw a post it was on Facebook actually. It was just like a recommended thing. And it was like, you're getting that new house, you're getting that new car, you're getting this, you're getting that. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, how about you just like live a better life?
Right.
Like I don't like start there before you start with things.
Well,
That's strange.
Yeah, I know. And so
yeah, and that's just more debt. So who's running those ads? Come on,
Let's add $350,000 of debt into my life this year.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's the reality of owning those things, and those kinds of goals.
well, unless you pay cash.
Unless you pay cash, but that's few and far between.
Well, I want to pay cash, and that's one of my goals. I'm setting some goals, and it's definitely some financial goals. Like,
Me too.
For me, this is going to be a year of harvest for us, for our companies, for our leaders, for the people that are like doing it. And what I mean by doing it is like not just doing just their job. It's like embracing the company and the vision and the people and the mission and all that. So for me, it's a harvest, and it's like, let's make some fucking money, because it sounds like that we might have more opportunity to do so, you know? But how are we going to do it? Bitcoin?
Oh man.
No.
No.
One thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to really embrace technology. I'm like the X-gen, last generation before the internet, you know? Like I remember going to I would payphone junior high. Payphone
That's
junior high,
crazy.
20 cents. And then long distance, and then the pager, and then answering machine, cordless, payphone altogether, you know? And then pager, and then cell phones, and so I just haven't liked it, and it's just too much. I feel like it scatters my mind, but now I think I got it down, man. I think that I'm gonna really study marketing and social, and I wanna go into 26 like being a
ninja.
Yeah, and like being in sales too, you know? I mean, we do sell things. Right. So what's going to enhance me as a human, which in turn will enhance the company? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the company's the purpose for me. I mean, I have other purposes, but it's like a big part of what I do.
Absolutely.
I feel like I don't do anything else sometimes,
a lot of purpose
but that's
is found in that.
Oh yeah, So I think resolutions are I think they're okay, but you know, the weight thing, that's like, you know, you're talking about the weight thing. The weight thing, like, I'm going to hit it hard and all that stuff. Like, that's painful. That's where you fail.
I think weight goals are kind of silly.
Are they silly?
Just because, like, you should have a goal of how you want to look in the mirror, and a goal of like how much you want to be able to lift in the gym, and that will transfer over. Yeah. You know, because the scale skews things a lot. People can look at the scale and they can get very just down on themselves because they don't see the numbers moving in the direction they want. But in all reality, your body is recompositioning itself.
Well, that was like when I was gaining muscle back when I was like 170 pounds, and I went up to, how
tall are you?
Like
6 foot?
6 foot-ish. And I was like, it took me a year to gain 20 pounds of muscle. Like, and I wasn't focused on the scale though.
Yeah, that's why it takes time.
Yeah. Well, even like in my head, like my goal is to be back down to 195.
Yeah.
But I know what I look like at 195 when I'm living the lifestyle I should be.
Yeah, dude. I just want to
So
be.
I'm not like, I'm not even looking at the scale.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I know that I'm probably down about 15 pounds right now.
Right.
And I'm just going to keep eating healthy and exercising until I'm like, hey, I look pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, that mirror thing, you know, what do you want to look like in the mirror? Here's the thing. I try not to go near the mirror. You know what I mean? But no, I was actually in the mirror today. But yeah, it's you got to have like long-term vision
For sure.
Like, you know, I am very proud of some people I know people that are just finishing 75 hard.
Oh, yeah.
And then I heard of a third person today that started 75 hard yesterday. So 3 people that we know that have maybe listened to this podcast started 75 hard. And you know what was cool is like you know that negative taste with 75 hard you have in your mouth, like, you know, it's like you don't want to say that to someone.
No.
So I was like, that's awesome. Empower them. And I was actually with all 3. I was like, fuck, these fuckers are going to actually do it, because these people have never done it and they've been hearing about it for years. And I'm like, oh, these fuckers are actually going to do it.
That's what it's
They're
funny.
in our organization too.
My wife and her whole family, like my whole family, they get mad at me because when I decide to do something, I just do it. I don't even I don't stray from it. I just do it.
Gets you in trouble though, won't it?
Yeah, and they're like, how do you just do this? And I'm like, it's just my life. I don't know. Like, I just have made a decision and I don't change my decision.
Last year, I did 75 hard last winter throughout the whole holiday season, completed it like I think January 6th was my last day. But throughout that whole time, I was also doing cold plunges outside.
Yeah.
And I would
That's brutal.
and after the cold plunges, I'd walk around my yard barefoot for 5 minutes. And I have a pretty big yard, and there's snow on the ground this time of the year and shit. I was like, how did I do that last year? That is insane.
Dude, I just walked out to my car barefoot the other night, and my feet were freezing.
Yeah, dude, I was like, Victoria walked outside like yesterday morning or this morning, and she was like, babe, what you did last year is absolutely crazy.
Dude, you just get into a mindset, man, and you just go for it.
Yeah.
That's like back when I was on my health kick. My wife and I had our reception like a year after our wedding.
Okay.
So it was like a big get together a year after it. And, COVID. And we all got together. I didn't eat like any of my food at my I was like that dedicated. Like I didn't have my wedding cake or any of that stuff besides what Brooke like put on my face or whatever.
Right.
But like, dude, I did not eat it. And my family was like, you're nuts. You're spending all this money on this food. Why aren't you eating any of it? Because it's not in my diet. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just not eating it.
Well,
that's dedication. You have to be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it makes me think though, like you said, why did you do that? Did I hear that? Or, that was hard.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
crazy,
mean? It's
right?
crazy, but yeah, the why. Like, why did you start that in the first place? I remember when you started 75 Hard, and there was a very good reason for you to start.
Yeah, I was mentally fucked.
Yeah. I remember. I didn't. You said it.
I was depressed as shit.
I was just gonna say you were struggling, but mentally fucked.
I was mentally fucked is such a good word for depression.
Yeah. So he was like, "Fuck it," but it worked, and that's good, and
Dude,
it is, and it's. But here's the thing. That's the journey, man. It's like the goals, set the goals. And like for me, I'm constantly eating shit on my goals because my goals are usually preposterous.
Shoot for the moon, man.
Just a little out of reach.
Yeah, make it to where it's like impossible.
Yeah.
And then if you get even halfway there, you're going to look at it and be like, holy shit, I did that.
That's what, you're like, you're at least moving. And when it's bigger, you move harder.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You move harder. You're like, fuck it, let's go.
And it's funny, in 75 Hard, like the whole phase 1, you don't have to do ice baths or any of that crap every day. But I'm like, when I do stuff, I go hard and I'm like all in. Like I go like to the edge of my capacity.
Yeah, you're intense.
Yes, very intense. So for my workouts, like I wasn't like, okay, my 45-minute indoor workout's done. I was like, no, my workout's not done. I'd be in the gym for an hour and 20 minutes. So I would still do it, sometimes an hour to an hour and 20 minutes every day in the gym, plus my outdoor workouts. So in order to recover properly, I needed to ice bath and ground myself every day, or else my body would have been in shambles.
And your mind.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Yeah. So
your mind. Getting in a state like that can be tough.
And I can attest, like I'm in pretty good shape right now. I'm by no means am I weak or anything.
Pretty good.
But last year I was an absolute tank. Like I was definitely a step up last year at this time.
Yeah, but you look healthier now.
Yeah.
You're like more full. Like me. That's why I probably just stay the same. I'm not even weight's not even my goal. Dude, I don't even have any of that.
My whole family thought I was nuts when I was
because I'm
thin.
really comfortable and I feel healthy. No, I
feel good.
I have some health goals too. I'm almost half a century, so whatever. But yeah,
I mean, yeah, I don't know. My recommendation to everybody who is trying to change their lives, take it easy, take it slow. Don't try to change everything at once.
Yeah.
Honestly,
enjoy the journey, man.
Yeah, enjoy the journey. Make it a lifestyle change, not a fad diet, not a fad workout. 3 months where I want to lose weight in 3 months. It's like just make it a part of your lifestyle. That way it's sustainable. For example,
strategize. You have to strategize.
For example, I got my parents into working out a little over a year ago today. They got gym memberships at the wellness center in our area and stuff. My dad's been going for 2 days a week for over a year now, and he looks great.
Oh, I just gave him a hug. He's jacked.
Yeah. The dude's he's maybe 56.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. He is jacked for a 56-year-old dude. Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's I mean, even like I look at my dad, and he used to be fat. Like you look at old photos of him, and he was a big dude. Like he was a jolly dude with an earring and was just playing the guitar and loving the Lord, and it's like cool. But then he got into a mindset where he's like, I got to get in shape.
yeah.
And he loves his ice cream. So he's got like a little bit of a
Love
guy on him.
ice cream.
But the dude is like, he's like a bear now. Like he's super healthy.
Yeah.
But he's got like the 50-year-old.
He's
He's like
thick.
little bit of a
if he likes ice cream,
like I've got an ice cream thing.
if he
you
likes
know?
ice cream,
Love
at the
ice
end of the
cream.
night, instead of ice cream, Greek yogurt, mix some flavored protein powder in there. I do. I mean, you can do like strawberry milkshake or like chocolate or whatever. Mix some of that in there
With
and
fruit. Put fruit in it.
You
too.
can put fruit or not, and I'm telling you, maybe a little bit of honey. It is so good, dude.
Yeah, they
It's a
do like
solid
they
dessert.
do like these ninja creamy things.
Okay.
They like that.
So it's at
He
least a
puts
little
that-
bit healthy.
Well,
It's not a
now
bunch
he's
of
doing,
crap.
but no, he's
No,
like
I
he
like
basically
strawberry shortcake things on the stick, and they,
Oh, I love all
they
that
make
crap.
them so big anymore, so you have to eat 3 of them to get to like the old size of one.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
dude. My weakness, man, is just like some sort of breakfast that like a big burrito or like
yeah.
a donut or something. Dude, oh my gosh, man. I just love breakfast so much. I've switched to just 3 eggs in the morning.
Just 3 eggs.
Just 3 eggs. I don't do enough
Scrambled?
weightlifting to, I don't know, I do it differently. Over easy, over medium, scrambled. But I don't do enough weightlifting to where I can be like, I'm going to eat
What
5 million grams of protein. I'd rather just be healthy.
yeah.
do you think about bacon?
I mean,
Good.
I like bacon a lot. It's good. I honestly, we've been overeating bacon lately. Like I was tired of bacon. Like we've been eating
Whoa.
bacon every day, and I was
Well,
like,
it's easy to cook, except that you get greasy.
it is. But I'll tell you what, I recently shot a few deer, so I have a surplus of like venison. We ground a bunch of venison up, so I made like 12 pounds of that ground venison up into breakfast sausage.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Oh my gosh.
it is so good.
Oh my gosh, man.
I'm telling you. So I've been
That
trying
sounds
to.
delicious.
I ate some this morning and it was super good.
Yeah, I'm just
So,
going. I'm going steak. Yep, meat and potatoes. But
meat, eggs,
eggs,
butter, some milk.
yeah,
like,
meat,
just-
eggs, butter, rice, and then like a cucumber.
Sometimes I put
or
too much
something.
butter in because I like watching it melt, and I'm like, "There's not enough." And then I go, "There's not enough."
The key is get the good sear on the steak first, then flip it over, let it sear for another minute or so, then put butter in with all your garlic and herbs,
Oh,
and then
se-
butter based.
Sear it before.
Sear first, finish it with butter based.
So just put it in the pan, just fine.
I actually
with oil, yeah, like olive oil or avocado oil.
Yeah.
Avocado oil is better because it's a higher smoke.
one of
point.
mine and
Avocado oil is better.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
That's what we use. One of my Christmas gifts that was a joint gift to Brooke and I. It's like a $500 set of stainless steel cookware.
Oh yeah.
And I have been cooking steaks in this pan, and then I can just like pop it in the oven and let it finish in the oven. So I'll sear it
Yeah.
and set it in there. That's been the best for me. I don't care to butter baste I just salt, pepper, garlic powder, flip it both sides, get it
Garlic
seared,
powder,
and then
powder,
just
huh? Garlic powder.
pop it in. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
You do garlic powder.
I'm
huh?
a fresh garlic and a fresh thyme kind of guy. That's why I like the butter based.
fresh garlic.
Yeah. I just like fresh ingredients as much as possible.
Yeah, I'll do garlic powder because it's easy. That's
It definitely is way easier.
yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if you just get in the gym 2 days a week, typically your mindset will shift in terms of your diet, and you'll start to get the rest of your life together.
It's just about building disciplines, man.
That's all.
Discipline.
It is. One at a time.
You're talking about strategizing and creating disciplines in your life.
Yeah, I mean, habits are built one day at a time. That's plain and simple. That's all it is. So just take it one day at a time.
You know, if I had my perfect, right, two times in the gym, 2 or 3 walks a week on different days, so you're active 5 days, that's when, and then drink a lot of water, and obviously not eating bullshit, like, but enjoying life. Like, you can enjoy life while you do it. You should hit it hard for a 75 hard at least one time in your life.
Yeah. Do it just for the mental. 75 hard. Prove to yourself you can do it. It's hard. I'm a intense dude, and it was not easy for me.
Yeah.
But it is worth it.
If you need a system, follow that system.
But after that,
system.
once you've proven to yourself that you can discipline yourself and create your own momentum, then, you know.
Yeah, you know, but I've always like a couple of years ago, I changed my mindset when you know, we were talking, and I said I just don't want my nipples to point down, and you're like, well, I want my nipples to point down.
They're starting to point down a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
It's terrifying.
it's all the bacon. It's all the bacon.
I'm just thinking about waking up and Mitch is just over top of me with his pointed down nipples.
Yeah. Well, it's good hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I don't know what we talked about. Maybe we can just call this episode "Just Hanging Out."
Dude, New Year's goals.
Dude, New Year's goals. Well, here, I'm just going to tell you mine right now. The one I'm going to tell you is that I'm going to be much better in the technology realm. That's one of my goals. And 2, our companies are going to make a ton of fucking money.
Great goals.
2 goals. And I got some personal things I'm not telling you.
You got 2 goals you can talk about, Mitch?
I do. Yeah. I mean, my first one is like two in one, which is finish the remodel of my house early this year, and then sell my house. And I'll just group this in, buy a new house with my wife.
Yeah.
Amen.
Try to lower my cost. Try to lower my, you know.
Yeah, wait till
monthly
those
payments on that
interest.
thing.
Hey, bring those interest rates down to
Please,
1%. 1%. And then take that 1% and put it into like something good for our country.
My goals, I'd really like to create one piece of content for my YouTube channel a week. That's my goal. I really want to do that. And then my second goal is to triple my company's revenue. That's my goal. And it's doable. And I know
is
how.
awesome.
I have the plan laid out,
Yeah.
but it's not going to be an easy thing to do.
Oh, no.
So,
Yeah.
But you'll do
so
it.
you want to, so it's kind of like one of my goals to make a bunch of fucking money.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scale.
I like it. I like it.
I think another one of my goals is to really start my personal brand.
Yeah.
That's a big
Content is
goal of mine.
king.
Yeah.
I stand by that.
Content matters.
So just got to sit down and make a plan,
Yeah. Make a plan.
execute.
Well, you know that, yeah, we should talk marketing. Let's talk marketing. We'll put that on because when you talk about brand, and I was going to talk about paper, but that's okay. We'll do that next time. Paper. Yeah. From all of us at Warriors Mindset, we are Warriors Management. We'll see you next time.
Kill your goals, guys. Let's go.
Let's go.
Follow